Imagine finding yourself utterly alone, adrift in a world both familiar and terrifyingly alien. That's the unsettling premise of Algernon Blackwood's masterpiece, The Willows. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Ace Book Talk. Today we read delving into a short story that has haunted readers for over a century, a tale of psychological dread and the raw power of nature. Algernon Blackwood, a British writer born in 1869, was a master of the supernatural and weird fiction genres. Unlike many of his contemporaries who relied on Gothic tropes and jump scares, Blackwood sought to evoke a sense of cosmic horror, a feeling of insignificance, in the face of vast, unknowable forces. He was deeply influenced by the natural world, spending much of his life exploring remote and wild landscapes. This profound connection to nature permeates his work, making it both beautiful and deeply unsettling. Making to nature beautiful, 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 The Willows, published in 1907, is considered one of his finest achievements, a story that perfectly encapsulates his unique brand of atmospheric horror. The story follows two friends, simply named the Swede and the narrator, as they embark on a canoeing trip down the Danube River in Central Europe. Seeking a respite from civilization, they venture into a remote and desolate region of the river, a place dominated by seemingly endless stretches of willow trees growing on low-lying icelands. From the very beginning, an atmosphere of unease permeates their journey. The landscape feels strangely alien, the willows possessing an unsettling presence that both fascinates and unnerves them. As they navigate the labyrinthine waterways, they begin to experience a growing sense of dread. They find strange markings in the sand, hear inexplicable sounds in the night, and feel an almost palpable sense of being watched. The Swede, a more experienced outdoorsman, attempts to rationalize their unease, attributing it to the isolation and the unfamiliar environment. However, even he cannot deny the growing feeling that something is profoundly wrong. The willows themselves seem to possess a malevolent intelligence, their rustling leaves whispering secrets that they cannot understand. As the days pass, the feeling of dread intensifies. They begin to suspect that they are not alone, that something ancient and powerful is present in the willows, something that does not belong to the human world. The natural order seems to be breaking down, the line between reality and nightmare blurring. One night, a series of terrifying events unfolds. The men are plagued by strange noises, their canoe is mysteriously moved, and they witness unsettling apparitions in the flickering firelight. They realize that they are caught in the midst of some sort of ritual, that the willows are a place of power, and that they are intruders in a realm governed by forces beyond their comprehension. The story culminates in a desperate struggle for survival as the two friends try to escape the clutches of the willows, battling not just the physical dangers of the environment but also the overwhelming psychological terror that threatens to consume them. The ending is ambiguous, leaving the reader to question what they have witnessed and to ponder the true nature of the forces at play. The Willows is not a story of cheap thrills or graphic violence. Its power lies in its ability to create a sense of mounting dread and psychological unease. Blackwood masterfully uses language to evoke the atmosphere of the landscape, transforming the seemingly ordinary willow trees into symbols of ancient, unknowable forces. The story explores themes of human insignificance, the power of nature, and the fragility of the human mind. It suggests that there are realms beyond our understanding, forces that can overwhelm and destroy us if we are not careful. It also touches upon the limitations of human reason and our inability to fully comprehend the mysteries of the universe. So, what can we take away from this chilling tale? The Willows serves as a potent reminder of the power of the natural world and the importance of respecting its boundaries. It teaches us that there are forces beyond our control, and that sometimes the most terrifying things are those we cannot understand. The story encourages us to be mindful of our place in the universe and to approach the unknown with humility and respect. It also highlights the fragility of the human mind and the importance of maintaining our sanity in the face of overwhelming fear. Furthermore, the story emphasizes the subjective nature of reality and the power of suggestion. The terrors experienced by the Swede and the narrator are not necessarily external entities, but rather manifestations of their own fears and anxieties, amplified by the unsettling atmosphere of the Willows. This suggests that our perception of reality is shaped by our internal state, and that our minds are capable of creating horrors far more terrifying than anything we might encounter in the external world. If you're looking for a story that will stay with you long after you've finished reading, a tale that will make you question your understanding of reality, then I highly recommend The Willows. It's a truly unforgettable work of supernatural horror. Thanks for joining me on Ace Book Talk today. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more classic book recommendations. What did you think of The Willows? Let me know in the comments below.